So this right here is the first generation Kindle Fire. It's released in November 2011 at a price of $199. While the iPad 2 that was sold alongside started at $499. So this $199 price point made it pretty appealing for a lot of customers. And this is actually a pretty successful product, even though this was released among the floods of Android tablets. Just looking around at the physical trays of this device has a rubber back, which I'm not super fond of because if you know anything about old rubber, you will know that it will liquefy and as a result turn to CU over time, which is going to be fun to deal with. But this device just has some other basic stuff, including some speaker grills and all the ports being the micro USB port and the headphone jack are on the bottom, alongside the power button, which has a really cool LED indicator, which I really like. Mom bought this Kindle Fire back when it was brand new, and she used it for a few years, and then eventually when she stopped using it for several years, just kind of claimed it for my own collection. I remember playing around with this. Like, I remember I would play this game called Train Simulator. It didn't run very well on this Kindle Fire. It ran better on my iPad at the time, but I remember playing this a little bit on my Kindle Fire. Oh yeah, and I had to deregister my mom's account, so as a result, I can't use a lot of these apps. But the one thing that I want to know about the cloud or device feature is that this would actually show apps that were in the cloud or else device, like if you had more apps in the Amazon App Store, which obviously that doesn't show for me because I'm not signed into any accounts right now. But this recently still at least updated with my mom's book library, which is really cool. Though I don't think you can actually play any media now. But this has a bunch of tabs on the front, like newsstand, books, music, video, docs, apps, and web. You can use various stuff. I don't know how well the web tab works now. Let's try something like Google. Let's see how well Google's website loads. As you can tell, it actually loads all right. Now, this is based on Android 2, so it's not like the web browser is going to work super well on here. But hey. And another thing too you get is that you get a control center, which, believe it or not, did not come into iOS until iOS 7, which was released in 2013. Although you sort of had controls on iOS 3, 4, 5, and 6 with the multitasking bar, where you could control AirPlay, the brightness, and the volume and whatnot. And yeah, that is really all I have to say for the very first Kindle Fire. So, did any of you have one of these back in the day? Please comment that down below. And I also want to give a shout out to Fear JJ because he is an aspiring YouTuber. So please go subscribe to his channel if you're interested in what he does. And as always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fanboy, and as always, peace out.